Hey, Warm Blessings family. Happy Friday. I want to chat with you guys really quickly. It was just on my heart. It's kind of how I do my trainings for y'all. Whatever's on my brain, I just come and share it. Last night, our leaders met for Leaders Lounge, our monthly meeting. And two wonderful ladies came and we talked about some things that were really important, but a couple of things came up that I have since really thought hard about today. And one of those things was called perfection paralysis. Have you ever heard of that? It's where, it's different for everybody, but I know for me, perfection paralysis, and it's one of those tongue twisters too. Hey Brittany. But perfection paralysis for me is one of those things where I'm afraid to start something because I know that I won't be able to finish it, if that makes sense. So for me, because for instance, I told the girls last night, I've been wanting to paint my bathroom for April will be 2 years. It's a year and a half. Okay. So a year and a half-ish. Been wanting to paint my bathroom, and I've got all the things to paint it, right? Except for the color. I've got the primer, I've got the brushes. I don't have the color yet because I haven't quite decided, but I need to paint my bathroom. I haven't done it because I need to be able to have the entire time, whatever length of time that is, uninterrupted for me to start and complete this project without being interrupted. So because I feel like I'm not going to be able to do a good job unless I start and finish within a certain amount of time, then I don't even want to start the project at all. That's okay, Brittany. I just appreciate that you actually wanted to come, even though it's almost a 2-hour drive for you. So stop apologizing that you couldn't come to Leaders Lounge, okay? Just you wanting to be there is enough for us. So, see, it's a tongue twister. Perfection paralysis. So last night we were talking about how somebody didn't want to send their mailers yet, their Happy Mail mailers, because they didn't have the right packaging, or somebody almost didn't send their bag party out this month to their host because they wanted to print some things and their printer was messed up, didn't have color ink, they only had black and white. They thought, this is not going to be very attractive, but I have to do it anyways. I'm just gonna print it. It's fine, black and white, and send it out. But the colored ink situation hey Caitlin, almost caused this person not to send their basket party out in a timely manner because they felt like it wasn't just perfect. So, right, that's that perfection paralysis. So, here's what I want to say about that, because I got a couple of thoughts and I'm going to try to keep them cohesive because in my head it works out. Verbally, who knows what's going to happen. But I was thinking about that last night, but then I was also thinking about, another conversation we had was teammates are concerned about, or not concerned, but are curious about how to post on social media about their Scentsy business. They're not sure what to say or what to post or how to post or when to post and what to post, all the things, right? Who, what, when, where, why, all the things. And I've got to thinking about that and the perfection paralysis and not sending mailers and not starting a project because you can't get it all done at one time. The thing is, if you stop and ask yourself, who am I doing this for? I think that would help a little bit. I was literally listening to a podcast just a minute ago and I was thinking about all those things from last night and some things that he was saying, and I was like, you know what? If you're doing it for yourself, then of course you're not gonna complete the task. You're not even gonna start the task because you're too concerned about the color of ink on your whatever not being aesthetically pleasing in your eyes, or that your mailers are not bright purple. They have to be sent in a white envelope and not a purple envelope this month because your Amazon order hasn't come in yet.
Has Kevin had a cookie or a piece of candy?
Not yet. And once I get done with this, y'all can have one. So let me finish this, please. Okay. Your follow-up. You're not quite sure what to say to who, when. You're worried about what their response is going to be. You haven't even typed the message yet. And you're worried about what their response is going to be, or are they going to respond? You're concerned about, am I going to come off too salesy? Am I going to come off too wrong? Are they going to ignore me? Are they going to tell me no thank you? Like, you're already telling yourself all these things, and you haven't even typed the message up to follow up with your customer. Did I freeze? I froze. I'm sorry. Here I am. I don't know where I froze or what I was saying, but here's the point. When it comes to starting a project, working your business, finding time in your day to work your business, sending out your mailers, putting together a bag party, putting together an order, let's say you don't even have some labels ready, like doing your follow-ups, posting on social media, anything that you're doing in your business, if you can stop and filter through, who am I doing this for? I feel like that's going to help you a lot. And I can't tell you what the answer is. I feel like personally, me, Katie, feels like the answer should be, but I can't tell you what your answer is. But who are you doing it for? When you are printing all the things for your bag party, I keep using those examples because they got brought up last night, or when you're thinking about sharing with your audience, whoever, your friends and family on social media, your followers, whatever you want to call them, when you're thinking about sharing something with them about your Scentsy business, who are you doing it for? Who are you posting it for? Who are you making this bag party for? Is it for you or is it for them? Because if it's for you, you're going to analyze and critique and tear apart everything that you're getting ready to do before you even do it, which will make you not do it or stop doing it or make yourself feel bad about the way that you did it. If you're doing it for you. If you're doing it, I thought you said I was at a standstill. I was like, oh God, I'm going to have to start this all over. But if you're doing it for your customer, for someone else, then you hopefully will put that person first and know, you know what, I need to send this text message to her. I need to check in with her order. I need to make sure she received it and that she liked it. I need to get this basket party in her hands because she's so excited to have this party. I need to get this to her tomorrow. Who cares if it's in black and white and not ink? I know that I need to do something different in my business, and I need to post on social media because that's what you feel like you need to do. Some people don't, and that's okay. But you feel like you need to post on social media. So what are you going to post? Stop critiquing yourself. If you're doing it for them and not for you, then you're going to have no problem getting it done. Hey, out, both of you.
Can I go?
Get at, no. Didn't I just tell you when I was done with this you could have one? Now you're going to make the answer be no all day long. These kids be pushing every single one of my buttons. We're in the first week of homeschool and they're pushing every single one of my buttons this week. Anyway, so who's going to stand still at their business because of all of those reasons above? Yes, I am guilty of this too. Y'all know I'm an overthinker. I'm an overcomplicator. I will make a mountain out of a molehill in a second in my brain. And there's so many things that I have not done in my business or won't do in my business because I feel like if I can't do it perfectly the first time, then I don't even need to try. Or I can't do it. Oh, y'all ready for this one? Y'all know where I'm going with it. If I can't do it like she does it, then why should I even try? That's something I've personally struggled with for 10 years. 10. January will be 10, 9.5, whatever. It's hard. We talk about not comparing ourselves all the time. We talk about do you, boo, stay in your own lane, put your head down and get to work. We talk about those things all the time, but let's be real. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. But again, if you can stop and ask yourself, who am I doing this for? Them or me? Am I doing this for my customer or am I doing this for me? Am I doing this for my teammate or am I doing this for me? Who am I doing it for? Because if you can do it for them, you'll have no problem forgetting the perfection paralysis, doing your best, and getting it done. But if you're doing it for you and you're only worried about yourself, you are going to be stuck on a hamster wheel spinning circles after circles after circles after circles. Trust me, I've been there. I might actually even be there now in some aspects of my business if I'm really honest. Because I think too much about myself and what I want and what I need and how I. When at the end of the day, we are in this business to provide a service and an experience to our customers. We're here to do for others, not for us. Brittany, I feel that one in my soul, honey. because I did the cleaning buckets this time. I'm glad you brought that up. I did not do them in February because the reason that the cleaning buckets become such a big hit is because during transition month when they're 10% off, they're getting 3 products for $22.50, which is a really good deal, before tax and shipping or whatever. It's a really good deal for those 3 products. And so when you see people on, social media and these beautiful creative geniuses that I am not, creating these fantastic buckets and baskets, totes, whatever you want to call it, with all the extra things in it, and they're bundled all up super cute, and they're giving them to their customers, and the customers are all excited about them. You're thinking, I can't do that. I cannot do that. First of all, I don't have $5 extra per bucket to go to Dollar Tree and buy a $1.25 tree and buy the different things to put in there to make it all cute. So I didn't do it in February, and I saw some of y'all doing some amazing cleaning buckets that I was like, dang, I wish I had done it, because it looks fun to put together and put your spin on things. Well, this time in August, or whenever it was, July, I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. So I did it towards the end of the month. I did buy some extra things and put in my buckets. I had some cellophane left over from Christmas. I did wrap them up and make them really cute, Brittany. But when I watched other people that were doing it, and I saw how gorgeous theirs were and mine in comparison, I was like, mine looks like a little rinky-dink old basket. I don't know if I even want to give these to my customers, but guess what? I gave them to my customers, and without me following up with them, I got a message from all 3, and I only sold 3, which, hey, 3 is better than nothing, right? But I had a really good time putting them together. I enjoyed it. I got a message from all 3 of them within the next, I don't know, I gave them all out on a Friday, and I had messages from everybody by Sunday night that were like, thank you so much. This is the cutest basket. I love everything in it. So why did I get so in my feelings about how my basket, it ended up being a basket, not a bucket. I told them I was doing buckets, but I couldn't find no cute buckets at Dollar Tree. So I got them a basket that they could actually reuse for something. Anyway, I digress. The point is, I almost didn't do them this time because I thought I couldn't do it like someone else. But that was me doing it for me, not for them, not for my customers. So again, I just want you guys to think about that in all aspects of your business, and most importantly, especially your communication with your customers and your follow-up. Like, I know we talk about systems all the time and following up with your customers, and y'all probably are sick and tired of hearing me say that, but I'm never going to stop talking about it, so I'm just here to tell y'all that now. I'm never going to stop talking about follow-up because it's the number one thing you can do in your business to help it grow. We get so in our head about what to say to that person, but again, even if your follow-up message is about them and not you, you shouldn't have a problem sending the message. I mean, there's a huge difference between asking somebody how they like that Luna washer lifts or whatever, just throw a product in there, Luna something, versus, hey, hope you liked your order. I'm placing another order this week. Can I get you something else? I mean, that makes it about you, not about them. You know what I mean? So your verbiage matters, and I just think that we really need to filter things through that question. Who am I doing this for? Because otherwise perfection paralysis will literally kill your business. It'll literally kill your business. I got black buckets. Mine were gray. Mine were like gray. They looked like they were plastic from the Dollar Tree. Like they were like basket woven looking, like, you know, like faux basket weaving in a gray plastic container. They loved them. They didn't care. They loved them. Anyway, so that's all I wanted to share with you guys. And I guess the last thing, I did want to say this last thing about communicating with people and using social media. Erin, bless me and you, honey, I'm probably going to butcher your name. Is it Erin Gorskowski? Maybe. Anyway, Erin G. She has not been on social media for a while because she's not able to get on it. I mean, she can be on it, but she can't comment, type, blah, 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 all the things. But she's been texting me because that's how we can communicate since she can't be on Facebook right now. And one thing that she has been having to do, not because she wanted to try something different, but because she had to, is she has had to start emailing her customers to let them know what's going on in Cincy Land, because she can't post about it in her VIP group. She can't post about it on her business page. She can't even post about it anywhere on Facebook because she's in Facebook jail and been there for a while. So she had to use other means. Yeah, she's on some other social medias that she could use too, but she had to use email. And she told me out of her own mouth that email has been really helpful for her business in the last 30 days. Like, I can't throw the girls' numbers out there. Aaron, when you can, shot yourself out. I'm about to get kicked off Facebook by using the wrong words. Shout yourself out. Shout. That's what I meant to say. Facebook, shout. Homegirls has got packed. I can't talk. I'm nervous now. Facebook's gonna kick me out. The girl's PRV is stacked this month. It's stacked, and she told me it was literally because of her communicating with her customers through email, through one-to-one direct communication. Because even when you go to your workstation and you click contacts and you select all and you send out an email, you can send out one email, but it'll send it to them one at a time. Not a mass email, not a group email. It'll send to them one at a time. So people think you're sending it to them directly, which you are, but you're not. Work smarter, not harder, right? So the one email goes out to everybody, but it doesn't look like it came from one time. Anyway, so that's another thing that's really important, is how you are communicating with your customers. Some people think that they have to show up on social media, and I'm here to tell you guys that you do not have to show up on social media if you don't want to. If you choose to be on social media and want to use it to better your business, go for it, homegirl, homeboy. Do it. Do your thing. Don't feel like you have to. So if you're in that place where you're struggling with that perfection paralysis, what do I post? How do I post it? When do I post it? What do I say on social media? Maybe social media is not the way to run your business. If it is making you have that serious of a moment of like, I can't even press post because I don't even know what to post, then really, maybe social media is not the way for you to go when it comes to running your business. Maybe it needs to be email. Maybe it needs to be text messages. Maybe it needs to be another form of communication with your customers. But the biggest point is, the biggest takeaway from all of that is, however it is you choose to communicate with your customers, you have to communicate with them. You have to check in with them. You have to put them first in your business. Yeah, I know that kind of sounds contradictory. You have to put your customers first in your business. When they know that you care about them, then they're going to care about you. When you take care of your customers, they're going to take care of you. So this was kind of all over the place, but I hope that my central theme is for you to think about, who are you doing this for? At the end of the day, yes, my Scentsy income pays bills around this place. I got to work my Scentsy business. So for some of you guys, you're like, girl, it don't pay my bills, but I get my Scentsy for free. So I got to work my business so I don't have to come out of my budget to pay for Scentsy, because I'm getting it for free when I close out folks' parties and things like that and do my look, however it is that you run your business, yes, at the end of the day, we're doing it for us and we're doing it for our family. But your business is not going to grow if that's all you ever talk about is yourself, if it's all you ever do is things for you. If your customers can genuinely feel that you care about them and that you're trying to help them with their problems and their issues, then I'm telling you, your business will be so much better off if you can just remember to think, who am I doing this for? Okay, I'm going to stop rambling. Yeah, she has been using Snapchat and Instagram. She said that too, which has been helpful, I'm sure, for her business. But she did tell me specifically that email has been very, very helpful. She's getting a lot of response back through email. So don't write that off, guys. I know a lot of you young bucks out there think that people don't check their emails. They do. I promise they do. And one-to-one communication has proven to me, maybe I'll do a training in a while. I'm trying to give it some more research time. But one-to-one communication is really, really significant for business right now. I promise I'm going to stop rambling, but our last 2 years with COVID and like everybody being at home and everybody having, I feel like this is a whole nother training, but I just want to say this one thing. Some people are feeling the not downfall, but like the dip of their business. We've been talking about that for like the last year now, this dip or whatever, but a slowdown, maybe a decrease in sales. Your customers aren't shopping as much. I mean, even me personally, I've seen customers who used to spend $100 with me every other month. They're now spending like, $70. Scentsy Club orders that used to be $80 are now like $30 or $50. Like I'm watching that too, and I get it. Like the world is still crazy, right? And finances are tough for everybody right now. But one thing we have to remember is that during the whole COVID thing, I mean, people were getting stimulus money. People were not spending money to travel because we couldn't go anywhere. People weren't spending money in like after school care because there weren't kids in school. Daycares because some daycares were closed. Like just different things like that. We all had like extra money. We were sitting at home bored on social media. So like we were recruiting people like crazy because everybody was bored and wanted something to do with their time. People were just spending money because they're like, I'm home, I want it to smell good. So they were like just buying Scentsy left and right. And now we're kind of at a place where we're like, I need to be saving my money a little bit, not spending as much. So maybe we are seeing a little bit, slower in our sales, but that to me means we have to try a little harder. Whereas in 2020 and early 2021, we really didn't have to try that hard. You really did not have to try that hard to get sales. You didn't. But now we kind of do. And this is where I feel like it should have always been this way. But for some people, I don't know. Your customers have to be first. And when you're having when you're opening up a door of one-to-one communication with your customers via email, via text message, via direct message, is much more significant than any social media post you could ever put out there. Again, like our training from Show Up and Show Out the other week that's on YouTube now. My thought just went right out of my head. That's how my brain works. That's embarrassing. I don't even know what I was going to say. I don't know. Just communicate with your customers one-on-one. It's social media. Yes, I do know what I was going to say. Social media is a tool in your toolbox. It is not the toolbox itself. Okay, so don't hang every part of your business up in social media. So anyway, again, who are you doing it for? You or them? Because however you answer that question is going to really say a lot about your business. So don't let perfection paralysis get you down when you're doing it for them. You'll just do it, and you'll do it the best way that you can. If you're doing it for yourself, you're going to critique the crap out of it. So quit doing it for yourself. All right, y'all have a good weekend. Love you. Bye.